Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Darkness Sanity's Requiem. I'm Serious JG. So I've kind of done more than is probably necessary, according to most of what I've read, as far as customizing equipment for people other than Jack. I wanted to get him going on, with decent bonuses. So we got Samurai Wisdom going up to 3, which would be Agility +2, Strength +3, ability cost down. If he maxes out his Super Samurai power, he will get to a successful parry will cause the next ability to critically hit. And then in Sage, it's kind of split the difference. He's in this weird battle gear as a Sage, despite looking more like a magician as a samurai. Although samurai, yeah, I don't know. He's got a kind of a neat outfit here. This outfit just looks silly, but now we've got our red mage here, whose red mage affinity is up to 51, but she's also got pilgrim power up to 68, which is why she's got pilgrim's wisdom and break agility bonus. Increase break gauge recovery speed. I don't even know if it tracks their break gauges. But again, what I've read is that later in the game it does become important to give these guys equipment because certain bonuses will make a difference. Like it just enables use of all weapon abilities for the staff. I don't know about that one. And then Red Mage Calamitous Magic increases MP limit, restores MP when inflicting status on an enemy. I don't know about that one either. But like, what was her other job? I can't remember what her other job was. If I switched it, like I think most of these guys, like one of their 2 jobs they can have has a useful maxed out bonus. Like his maxed out treasure hunter makes it easier to acquire rare equipment. Don't know if we care about that one. But they get second jobs they can do, right? I forget what his starting job was. We might want to get him back to it at some point. But they've only got 2 jobs to max, so you might as well just let them get job experience. And right now he's a monk. And Mantra greatly increases max HP. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Just having a AI ally who's really hard for them to die. But probably the most important thing is when I went through my inventory management, what I finally realized is I've been letting accessories pile up, and some of them are redundant and some of them are garbage. So I just kind of carte blanche got rid of all rarity level 1 accessories, so all I've got left are 2 and 3 accessories, and the vast majority of accessories we had were level 1. So it really greatly reduced how many accessories we have to choose from. But the accessories were giving me anima stones when I disassembled them. So, like, we more than doubled the number of anima stones we've got. And eventually, as I start getting equipment that has, like, high affinity on the jobs I want to keep, so let's say, eventually I want Sage. Sage is going to be a permanent job for Jack, probably. So if I start getting stuff with really high Sage affinity and I level it up, I'll be pushing towards having stuff like Soul Shield bonus 2, increases MP restored with a successful Soul Shield. Or, Wisdom 4, where you get Intellect and Spirit +4. But we're hoping to get towards maybe Elemental Force nullifies all magic damage while guarding. That seems good. And eventually, Ancient Knowledge. This is like when, you've written a short story about a black starship or space station captain, and some jerk publisher says you can't publish that, and you go, "It is real. You cannot destroy an idea. That's ancient knowledge. It's real." You know what I'm talking about, or you don't. But so that pretty famous episode amongst Star Trek geeks of Deep Space Nine. But yeah, potions now also restore MP and refill break gauge. Like that's fantastic. That'd be so useful because I'm so frustrated by MP in this game. Getting MP back from potions would mean I'd probably be using potions all the time, and eventually that might be a problem in and of itself, because now I rarely ever use them. Just for the hell of it, let's... Can I find it? Because the other job we think will be a permanent job. We'll remember where these are. But can we find something that gives me breaker? Just so that we can look at it together? I guess not. Amongst these things. Alright, so let's remember, so I don't have to refigure it out, that we equipped the Warrior 17. But if we equipped Breaker Gear... Let's drop the... here it was, Breaker. Well, Breaker gives you Strength, it gives you... Soul Burst bonus. Increases MP restored to successful Soul Burst. Eventually gives you hit points, strength, and stamina. But Power Seeker applies additional strength bonus to all abilities that grant stat bonus. Strength bonus to all abilities that grant stat bonuses. And then Shadow Breaker increases damage dealt after a successful Soul Burst. Triggering another Soul Burst while this effect is active further increases the damage bonus. I don't know if this is like one of those abilities that you can totally break, or... It is breaker. Like, if it's a totally broken ability, if it just stacks and stacks and stacks, or if it's, like, not the best part of that job. But now we got Wall Splat bonus, which is... increased break damage dealt when wall splatting an enemy. I don't know what wall splatting an enemy is, if that's a special skill of the Night Job class, which won't mean anything to us now. But I do know that we've got Crystal Mirage waiting for us. Although it says we're not leveled up enough. I mean, game. The Western Keep, audience with the Dark Elf. A familiar place. Here's the Wetlands, but we can do... Indigo Memories, the Damned. What are our rewards? Smith Hammer. Anima Shards. Anima Shard times 4. Unless if this one doesn't take a really long time, it seems like it would be the one to grind. Here lies the memories of a lost soul, a stranger possessing great kindness. To protect the innocent, she plunged relentlessly forward into the heart of darkness. One day she learned a warp in the world was the source of the world's woes, and she set off to investigate. At her destination, she spotted a tiny monster filled with unbelievably great darkness. It turned to her, and in that instant she knew this foe was beyond her. One shriek, the monster's miserable hatred shattered life. Something. With one last gasp, she fell dead. Now the spirit of the stranger lingers here, bound to this world by loathing for the terrible creature that caused her death. It suffers, despite desperately hoping for someone to free it from the shackles of its regrets. Okay. Let's go deal with this. Dimension 13 is a strange place, but not as crazy as Dimension X. Sorry, Dimension X, you know, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here on the show.
Let's dive right in then.
Let's change party members, actually. Doesn't really matter, but Ash has fallen behind Jed. There's a way to change their jobs too. And I don't remember what it is. Anyway. Cradle of Radiant Rings. So we're definitely not at the starting point of this level, and we may or may not be fighting our way back towards the woods. Or this might be a shortened version of the level that
time to go to work.
Doesn't include the woods that we did before. Our backbreaker, of course. Yeah, I know they're open.
Over already?
Barely even worth the trouble.
Didn't even get a scratch. This is so awesome we are. You either like get the haha that was super easy, or oh my god we barely survived. There doesn't seem to be any in between. Alright, so there's a treasure chest up there. We should Try to work our way up there. Somebody waiting to jump us. There's bats waiting to jump us. They're jerks.
Time for a change.
You know, enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
Like a man. Come on, follow me.
You're gonna check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, only because I noticed those bats. They were up there waiting to ambush us. Jerks.
Wonder what's in there.
What if it's something awesome, like vendetta suits and masks? Or something crappy like vendetta suits and masks that don't have job affinities we care about. Is that bomb coming back? Is it floating its way up here?
Now then.
Ready to try again?
I mean, I knocked it down here, but we didn't kill it. Yeah, it's still down there. This skeleton got damaged and all that somehow.
No sweat. Next.
You can see how I thought this was Stephen Bloom, right? Next. SWAT Cats, the Radical Squadron. Coming up in the next episode, the SWAT Cats, the Radical Squadron. Awesome. Badass. I'm a little turned around about the topography of this level now. Okay, so
All right.
really hoping that I could get a chance to sneak up on him. Oh, it's a master Tonberry.
Time for a change. This one's got some teeth. We gotta keep our heads cool.
Oh, he just one-shotted me. It's he. Yeah. Enemy weaknesses. Murdering you. Oh, defeat all Master Tonberries is a special quest of this level. And there's 3 of them. Alright, well I understand what they're saying now. The lore of this is that this woman came here to explore and came across a creature full of malevolence and hate. And yeah, it was a Master Tonberry.
Time to
Okay.
go to work.
Ow.
Here it comes.
Careful now. You'll be here forever at this rate.
Alright, that sucked.
Bit off a little too much there.
Win is a win.
Yeah, we didn't actually do that well there, did we? Alright. Let's try this again, but try to be less terrible.
All right. This will hurt. Like that. No sweat. Next.
Sort of hoping to get a little bit more MP back, but that's the thing, is that magic didn't really do a number on regular enemies, as you would expect. And the game does encourage you to take advantage of their weaknesses, but if they're talking like slash damage versus bash damage, like, I don't always know.
All right. Feel the pain.
So try to contain.
Time for a change.
Alright, that worked.
That's that.
I made extra careful to make sure I got the circle button chaos, whatever the hell, kill too for the extra points. I wonder if the Tonberries are weak against Dia, because it's like a holy elemental attack. It's not the same as holy, but it's... I think it's the same element.
Up ahead. Come on, follow me.
Alright. Yeah, it looked pretty cool, but it didn't earn us any MPs. All right. So let's try to just be better this time.
We've got a hard road ahead of us.
Don't worry. We got this.
Oh, crap.
That hit the spot.
All right. It isn't over. Time for a change.
Doesn't seem to care too much about us
Sitting ducks like this.
hitting him with
Time for a change.
Okay, I've been muted though, so... Oh, boy. Alright, so we defeated one, which means he probably doesn't come back. But man, that was a bit of an ugly fight, wasn't it?
Now we have a way back.
You didn't seem to
Use
care.
this to get back.
Didn't seem to care too much about magic. It certainly didn't care about us casting everyone's grudge against it. That's the Tonberry's own
Treasure, huh?
special attack, and he seems to be pretty much immune to it. But we just changed the weather. We did come across a thing that couldn't be crossed. It appeared to have cubes on the other side, I thought I saw. Yeah.
Found some cubes.
Cubes.
Relax for a bit.
No, I'm okay with relaxing for a bit, especially because I think we just may be done with Samurai for a while. The Breaker 1-9. Lay all your enemies to the sword with Zantetsuken. Breakers have access to Zantetsuken, an ability which summons a colossal blade to devastate your foes. Enemies broken or brought to 0 HP of this attack will be finished with a soul burst. I like it. Let's become a breaker. And use breaker wappets. When possible, and when not, we'll stick with what we're using. Or at least be less worried about whether it's a breaker wappet or not. Or a samurai wappet or not. You know, I think we just use, I think we stick with what we've got unless we can find a breaker piece of gear. Which we're not finding a lot of because it's early in the game to have this. I really tried to beeline towards it. Lancer's Wisdom 1. Alright, so now we got Breaker up to Soul Burst bonus. And we'll get to Breaker Wisdom 3 once we start unlocking actual Breaker skills. Samurai Wisdom 1. Or Wisdom 2 rather, Strength and Agility. I mean, it could be worse. Alright. And we got a couple of instant abilities just hanging around. No breaker points, but we'll want breaker affinity plus 10. Wow, there's a lot of stuff to unlock on this one, isn't there? Whirling Vortex, Death Vortex. Quick pivot, swing your axe performing a finishing blow that knocks enemies back. Yeah, this is meant to be like a high tier job, so we've... Flicks the enemy with defense down. Changing the attack will extend the debuff's duration. Oh, charging the attack, excuse me. Yeah, they gave you a lot of stuff to learn in the breaker tree because it is meant to be one of the endgame type jobs, I suppose. So I can throw down a save. I don't know how long I get to hold on to these everyone's grudges if I don't use them, but... I'd like to get them used.
Warm welcome.
Alright, well. Gonna get rid of you before you can cause us problems. At least I thought I would.
We're a few steps behind. We should be fine here.
What do you mean we should be fine here? They're still there. Oh, I didn't switch the job I meant to. I meant to hold on to Sage and Samurai. Oh, I did. Never mind. So what the... Oh, I guess I'm still using a Samurai special move because it's allowed with this skill tree. I don't know. I thought, what the hell? Again, it always has the ability to one-hit me. I dodged something called Death Wish, where it was all glowy and teleporty, and then it just fucking killed me anyway. Well, I mean, it's time to call it a video, but there's two of these left to fight, and they didn't seem to be too far apart after a spell. I just feel bad that I used a bunch of...
Up ahead. Come on, follow me.
Damn it. Got too aggressive, because if you're not ready to do the special fancy defense when it does everyone's grudge, you pretty much die. Alright. Yeah, it would be nice to finish this mission.
Come on.
Jack, let's go.
I pressed and held it. I thought that's what you're supposed to do. I was tapping it before. Well, whatever. Jeez. Whee. I guess you gotta tap it. Press and hold doesn't work.
Okay.
Can't you move?
We should be fine here. I could keep going.
But I choose not to.
We'll be sitting ducks like this. We gotta keep our heads cool.
Guess I need two whole things to do this. Which I just missed with, so oops. Damn it! Come on! I came up to attack him from directly behind. It's like, no, instantly he hits me with Master Chef Knife when I was directly behind him. Alright, well. I'm learning a little bit more about... Yeah, no enemy can be snuck up on in any useful way. Ever. What the hell? I can't even beat the little minion guys. What's wrong, Jack? Have you died like 30 times in a row? No, man, I dropped down. This game's super picky. You have to hit the enemy just enough times to break its defense gauge so that you can use circle to finish it with the fancy-looking chaos energy bullshit attack. Because that's what gives you MP back. Otherwise, you kill stuff with regular attacks and you don't get MP, or you defend and then break it. Like, it's super picky about the timing and flow of stuff. So there, it's like I got a thing to the point where I thought it was broken and tried to use my circle attack to kill it, and instead it started glowing and did a charging choke slam move. All right, so that time I killed it the fancy way that it wants. Although my max MP is still terrible right now, probably because of this. Oh, I should have hit circle to finish it, but I didn't. Oh, there's another guy up here, though. Oh, damn it. And I ran out of stupid attack, fire, free fire. Okay, I guess I got the range wrong for that again. All it has to do is, it does a move called Master Knife, where the word Master Knife appears and it stabs. But these things happen simultaneously. It just gets to stab you and you instantly die. Is basically how that works. And it's one thing in a turn-based RPG where you can kind of, okay, you got to be ready for that attack and have one of your other party members be ready with a Phoenix down. But in this game, it's just like, no, you just get game over if it does that attack, and you're not, like, really far away from it. Also, it doesn't do that attack unless you're right next to it. So in a game that is mostly about melee combat, you have to never get close to that guy. Game, I'm fucking trying to change targets. If that would be permitted. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are stopping to talk about this during the fight with the Master John Perry. I mean, there's a certain amount of, you get a free attack off. Like, it can be knocked out of Master Knife, but only if your allies, like, help you out. Ow. closest we've gotten in a while. Jeez.
Save some of that for later.
We'll have to take it slow.
Will we? Damn it! I beat it and then got killed because it was launching area of effect. Ah, bullshit. Well, that just... Okay, so that means we don't get the loot drops. Which is kind of bullshit, unless they're still there. Are they still there? No, so we don't get loot for killing it now.
Up ahead. Come on. Follow
But
me.
it's a plot enemy for this level, so we... Killing it counts, but... Like, the sweet loot drops that this was supposed to be about are gone. So this is a short level with
Just getting warmed up.
with enemies that are high level and drop good loot, which means if I eventually get really good at fighting tonberries,
Focus on how we
this
can
would be a
do
pretty
better
good
next
level for grinding for stuff, but yikes. Alright, well I'm hoping it's a super short level. I know this video is going to go long, but it would be nice if we just finished it here. That way I can call it a little mini session, and the next time we play the game, we can get going on the next story mission. Though I'm not seeing how to actually advance out of here. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get over to there. Need to get up there somehow, some way. Maybe this is a side path and I didn't realize it earlier. We're going long. I know I should call it a video, though. I just keep hoping we'll quickly find and clear the tonberries. I'm sure I've got points to spend on Breaker, though. Because it leveled up like twice while I was getting my butt kicked by those tonberries. It's supposed to be like the best job ever. Can't you tell how powerful it is? By the way, I was getting my butt kicked. We'll move towards Breaker plus 15. So that would have us going this way. Action ability cost decreased. Nimble thrust. Let's leave it alone for now.
There you are.
Let's make this entertaining.
Oh, there's pirates down there we gotta fight, huh?
Now then. Let's get
Let's make it
ourselves-
watery again, and then go deal with pirates.
Let's go.
Be ready for it.
Uppercut to death. Okay. So we can make the weather change here to whatever we need it to be. It's like the pirates and the Saugons have teamed up.
Stay on your toes.
So that's good. It's nice to see pirates and Sahagin working together. Got a potion, might as well use it. See a pirate. There's still more pirates wandering around over there. Alright. Let's take a sorry ass out. Don't see a whole lot of point using stealth here.
No sweat.
Rain was the correct weather that we wanted. That's good. There's the cubes up here before we fight the last of the Tonberries that are hanging out here. Tonberries, who have also allied themselves apparently with ghostly apparitions, Sahagin, and pirates, all working together under the leadership of the, you know, triumvirate of Tonberry officers commanding this rebellious army. Oh, and bombs have joined the army of these pirates now. It might be time for me to get over the idea that the pirates are something other than regular enemies.
We need to patch ourselves up.
That there's a difference between the monsters and the pirates, that the pirates shouldn't be working with them, because, I mean, Neo and Wolong, pretty careful about having demon guys and human enemies pretty separated. But this game just kind of seems like they all chill out and work as one team together.
Time for a change.
Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
What the fuck, game? I was definitely... I was hitting the button. I mean, I guess I ran out of block, but if it's just going to constantly throw that shit around, then what do you want me to do about it?
There.
Clear all this
Make
shit
this
again?
entertaining.
You know what?
You think
I
we're
wonder if
safe?
I can just ignore them.
Ourselves together.
Come on.
Let's knock them down.
Yeah, looks like I could just kind of ignore them. I didn't see any place to save before I
Now then.
got to this last
Ready to
fight.
try again? There's one.
Yeah, let's go.
I did see where they said if you charged it, it lasted longer. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, but it didn't actually care. Alright, that's what that Zon Retsuken is about. It's just press and hold for a huge damage hit, and now I know. Alright, well, we got Wizard's Trousers. And I learned a lot about how, I learned a lot about body stars. No, I learned a lot about how Zanketsu, whatever works. It's like press and hold and get one big-ass hit. That's what it's about. And now that we know that, I think it should be, I mean, Tonberries are just fucking dangerous to get close to. Good enemy to force me to learn how to use this job class. So hopefully I'll be better prepared to use it effectively next time. So it's like a 1.5 length video, but it's not quite long enough to split. So you'll just get an extra long episode today, and I hope that you consider that a blessing rather than a curse. Everybody's Grudge. Which would have made more sense if that had the word curse in it, which it doesn't, so never mind. Catch you guys next time.